Alright, today we are going to build a shelf bracket, and I'm going to use a piece of rebar and a 2x4 that I have mounted on this vise that we're going to use in a drill press to drill a hole through. And I have my drill press with my Craftsman. This is my drill bit set that I'm really happy with. These work well through, I've used it through mild steel like this. You know, of course I use machine oil with the steel. You see there the oil. But yeah, we're going to switch to 1/2-inch bit. And we're going to use the key to release the current bit from the chuck. And the thing I like about this bit set is that the 1/2-inch bit is has a shank of 3/8 inch. So if you have a 3/8 inch chuck, the 1/2-inch bit will fit it. That's typical of a lot of drill bit sets, but I'm happy that I have one. And then I always put my key right here, so it's always stored away so I know where it is. Alright, and then, so that's too high, so we're going to take one of these away. Okay, and then we're going to make a measurement, and we're going to go 3 inches from the bottom, I believe. Okay, and we're making a mark. Alright, so then we'll be able to go down about 1 inch, and then I'll put another piece of wood or two there. As far as we can go. Alright, then we'll turn it off. Okay, now let's see if this is dangerous or not. Okay, that worked. Okay, so went in quite a bit there, so we might be satisfied with that. Alright, so let's remove this from the vise. So dump that sawdust out there. Now I'm going to remove this drill bit and put it back in its case. See, again, this is the Craftsman drill bit set that I'm very happy with. And because the switch is messed up, I always unplug it because I don't want it starting and running for ever and then overheating and causing a fire. It's good practice anyway, just to unplug everything. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was very hard. Alright, so now I got my 2x4 that I'm going to, that I drilled out with 1/2 inch. And then we're going to hammer in this piece of rebar. And I'm going to use my my fancy Stark ball peen hammer set. So this is my Stark. This is number 15200, 15200. This is the 5-piece ball peen hammer set. Here we go. So going in at an angle. Okay, now it's going in better. Yeah, a lot better. It's a lot better. But of course it's hurting my shoulder. That's my bad shoulder. Alright, so this hammer works. I used it already on a bunch of them, but now I'm going to switch. Alright, so just a couple more taps. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now that's how we construct a shelf bracket. So this is a shelf bracket for light material because the moment on this is very high, and this is actually flexible. The rebar is flexible. If you ever had like a 10-foot or 20-foot piece of rebar, you know how flexible it is. So with a lot of weight, this will flex. I believe that this 2x4 will hold together under a significant amount of weight, but like everything, it does have a breaking point. I'm only putting the stuff that you see here on the shelf, which is vinyl products and some light aluminum fascia. That's really it. So this is pretty much for the fabrication. And then I wrap it with Gorilla Tape. So wrapping it with Gorilla Tape was easy. This is 1/2 inch. And if you remember, circumference is equal to pi times diameter. So 3.14 times 0.5, right? So that comes out to 1.6 something. The width of the Gorilla Tape is 1.77 inches. So the Gorilla Tape easily covers, and I drape it around the sides. And the reason why I cover it with Gorilla Tape is because I don't want the corrosion from the rust from the rebar getting on my vinyl product. So that's why we cover it with. So yeah, this hammer, it's a really good hammer. I'm happy with it. So I got a 5-piece set, and this is the heaviest one, 32 ounce. So we'll put that back in its package here. This one in here. I did it right, yay. Alright, today's the day we're mounting these shelving brackets that I got here. And I'm using SPAX. So this is the SPAX 4-inch. So yeah, I already got one of the lag screws started here. So you can see this is that's the size lag screws by SPAX. I have my rigid impact driver that I'm going to use to secure this up here, and I'm going to use a block of wood as a spacer so I get a rough idea how far I want it from the bottom of the plate. Oh yeah, that is not going anywhere, boy. Can't even get the screw out of that. Alright, so first one is installed. And we're out of battery, of course. Of course we're out of battery. Dude. Yes, that is nice. Very nice. Yeah, these SPAX screws really hold up well. I'm a fan. Very nice. Okay. Here. That's funny. So it's jammed up there. Ugh. There we go. That's exactly what I want. Right, so just be able to store light stuff up there. right? So this is so here's a starting ship. This is why I want one more, because we got the 12-foot covered, but I need something for the 10-foot pieces. This is a 10-foot piece. These are both J channel. Yep. So these three are J channel. Whoa. Come on. Then we got our open soffit material here. All right, and then we got our fascia. Look at that. There's a little deflection there, of course. But yeah, that's good. Our stuff is now out of the way. So yeah, this is the SPAX PowerLags that I used. Big fan. Big fan of these. These are, like I said, it's holding together my shed. So let me record a quick little video here. All right, the shelf is in. Yeah, look at this. So that's all the soffit material, J channel, F channel, starting strips, fascia material is all just sitting there. The ever so slight amount of deflection. You can see the Gorilla Tape that I got on there. But the most important part is the SPAX screws that I'm using to hold them in. And here's the SPAX screws here. So that's the SPAX PowerLags that I used. Yeah, buddy. So this is a 1/4 inch by 4 inch, and it really worked well to hold this stuff up. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out. This is all material that's going to get used and will be gone once the shed is complete. But right now I need it off the floor because I actually need this floor space, which is where I was temporarily holding it. This floor space is going to be used for putting other things in here. That's like really important to clear out my workspace in the garage. So yeah, shout out to SPAX. Yeah, buddy, you do it approved. That's funny. So it's jammed up there.